Hi, good morning. Okay, I'm here in my little kitchen, and there's a lot of people who've got colds and flus, so I thought I'll give some home remedies on what you can use to DIY yourself better. So you need fresh garlic. Isn't that lovely? I got that from the market yesterday. You need fresh ginger, and you need citrus, but lemon, like I mean yellow citrus, like grapefruits. You can use oranges as well. You can mix, but make sure you've got the lemons and the grapefruits. And what you would do is you would grate about a whole clove of garlic. Okay, you want a whole clove of garlic, lots of ginger, and your juice as well. Mix it all together and drink it really fast, and do that for 3 days, 3 consecutive days, and it's really going to help fight the infection. Why? Because they have properties that are for colds and flus. There's properties inside these ingredients which are very potent, strong medicinal medicine that help to fight infection and bacteria. So they've been used for centuries around the world, and it's a remedy that is effective. You've got to try it. Now, let's go outside into the garden and see what herbs we can use for these symptoms. Okay, here is some rosemary, and rosemary is really good for colds and flus. It helps for bronchitis, sinusitis, for headaches, for all the cold symptoms. So it's a really effective one. Not if you have high blood pressure. If you do have high blood pressure, and you can use lavender. I've got some French lavender I'm just growing, but if you have Cyprus lavender, that's even better. Another herb which is very common in Cyprus and easy to find is spaja, sage. Now, sage is a potent herb. It's strong, so you don't need to use a lot of that, and use it before you go to sleep because it makes you sleepy. Another herb is thimari. This one is lemon thimari. If you see, it has yellow leaves, and normal thimari is just dark green. So they both help. What you can do with them, you can chop them up and put them in your soups, in your salads, and if you're cooking, if you don't like herbal teas. And here we have, that's basil, and that helps to rejuvenate you, and it's good for sinuses and if they're all blocked up, and it's good if you've got congestion and headaches. Okay, back inside. So like all of those things, they really help, and you can find them in essential oils, like that's lemon. So you can use them in your bath. You can have an aroma bath, fill up the bath with warm water and 9 drops of whatever choice of oil you want, or you can mix them. You can make your own blend and you rub it on your body like you would Vicks. You could use tiger's balm if you have tiger's balm. The red tiger's balm is good because that really helps to draw out the cold. And another thing that you could do is massage your feet, because when you massage your feet, it will help to release all the toxins and help you get better quicker. And I have a video on YouTube that shows how you can do that. So do try and do have a look, and it's good to learn how to do these things. Another oil, which I haven't mentioned, and it's a very, very good one now with colds and flus, even if you don't have cold and flus, is tea tree. You should always have it in the house. And tea tree is one of the strongest antibacterial essential oils, and you can clean the surfaces with this. You can mix it in some water and clean all the surfaces and the floors and the walls. You can burn it in an aroma jar, and that will just help disinfect the whole air. So especially if someone's come in the home with a cold, you'd want to try and clear the air so no one gets any colds. So that's the essential oils, and eucalyptus, of course, you can get that in essential oil. That's a good one to use in the bath. The other thing that you can do, and that one must do, is we have to look at the foods that we're eating as well in this period, right? You want to eat foods that are alive, okay? And because we need to hydrate, you need plenty of water. You can also eat alkaline vegetables, things like cucumber and green apple, green peppers, coriander, the lemon. That's a very good smoothie, by the way, the ones that I've just said. If you put that all together in a blender, not in a blender, in a fruit juicer, it's really nice, you know. One has to try. I never believed it would help, but it really, and it tastes lovely as well. If your bones are achy through the cold, you can use celery. What's inside the celery is exactly what's inside the bones, so it's our food for the bones. Even looks like the bones. If you see a picture of celery and the bones, you see that they're shaped the same way. And that's a lot of the foods that we have that help heal the body and look identical. Things like carrots. If you slice a carrot, you'll see that it has exactly the same shapes and details as the eyes do. And there's, as I said, many fruits and veg that help for these things. I'm doing a research on it now, and it's extremely interesting. Vitamin C is also a big one. Now, everyone tends to go to oranges, but there are other things that are much higher in vitamin C than oranges. Things like strawberries, and that's in season now, so have lots of strawberries. I usually chop up lots of strawberries and squeeze lots of oranges in that and make a fruit salad, put some maple syrup in it. So yeah, those are the foods. You need to hydrate the body with lots of water and have foods that are high in water, as the ones I mentioned. The other thing one needs to look at is this. Why is it that some people get a cold and others don't? And for my work and through my experience that I see is that if the immune system is weak because of exhaustion or high levels of stress, these people are more prone to catch a cold. So if you are not well at the moment, it's a fantastic opportunity. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, when you're ill, it's an opportunity. And what he meant by that is that you can go within and see what needs to be balanced in your life, what is infectious in your life, you know, who is near you or around you that makes you feel, doesn't make you feel well, you know. And I'm not saying to release people like that, but to find a way that you feel comfortable, because all of these things, they affect our health. And if we are stressing all the time, the levels are going up and up and up and up, then the immune system weakens. So we have to look at everything when we become ill and see not just, okay, it's an epidemic going on in Cyprus, there's a lot of infections. Okay, these are lots of remedies that I've given you that you can try and help get yourselves well. But please do look into the stress and to tiredness and see, are there things that you're doing that is too much, and maybe you take on responsibilities of others. I don't know. You know what's inside of you, and it's a great time to do this kind of inner work. And I've got lots of videos on YouTube as well that show you how you can do that. So I wish you all well, lots of agabi. You can use all of these remedies even if you don't have a cold, even the juice, because they help to prevent the colds and flus. Lots of agabi to you all. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.